Aloha and welcome, basketball fans. This is going to be an exciting day of Sooner Athletic Conference action. We are coming to you live right now from the Schaefer Center on the campus of Nelson University here in Waxahachie, Texas, just a few miles south of Dallas proper. We're in the greater DFW area. And Nelson's playing host, the Lady Lions, taking on a big rivalry in this Sooner Athletic Conference in the John Brown University Golden Eagles. And let me tell you something. It was an exciting first matchup. So this is round two in the round robin series that the conference always does. This is how the season works. You play each team twice, which is a lot of teams. There's 13 teams, so that means you play 12 of them twice. This is the home stretch, the very bottom of the schedule. Just two more games left in this season, and this is one of them, John Brown University. It's not a great matchup other than for bragging rights for the Lady Lions, but also going down, you as a coach, you want to be able to have the winning momentum playing out for the year. It gives the girls confidence. It gives the team going forward confidence, the coaches confidence. So this is still a big matchup, and like I said, it was a rivalry type matchup. Even if Nelson wins out, they will be 9-15, just a game shy of getting in. John Brown University, they got a couple more games. They got to win them. So it's really tough. They got 11 wins, but this is for placement in the Sooner Athletic Conference tournament. And right now they sit alone at number 7. If they were to lose and Oklahoma City wins, now you got a tie. Who's going to be 8th? You don't want to have to play Langston. I mean, both Langston and Wayland, as you see there on the standings, are very, very tough. But John Brown University lost bigly to Langston, and I think they may rather see Wayland Baptist coming down the stretch. So that's kind of the where we are in the season. Just 2 games left for both of these, as I mentioned. Nelson comes in kind of on a very, very, I wouldn't say a hot streak, but playing very well. So it feels like there's a lot of momentum. It was just a 1-point ball game the last time these two met up in Siloam Springs, Arkansas. I expect it to be a very similar game. And before I tell you who I think is going to win, just don't always assume that I'm going to say it's the home team, because I'm going to try to keep it real. But who do you think's going to win? All right, we're going to kick it out right now to our pregame festivities, our opening video. But we'll be back. Put in your prediction. You're watching the Nelson University Sports Network.
Number 3, at guard, a 5'9" junior from Mansfield, Texas. At guard, a 5'8" junior from Canton, Oklahoma. And at guard, a 6'2" junior, Al's brother, number 2, C.J. Hall.
We got LCU where the hoop dreams grow. Oh yeah. Girls and boys on fire, everybody know. Dribbling down the court, man, watch them flow. With a slam dunk spirit, their skills on show. Hey, Coach Welton deal, he's the real big deal. Got the boys team running like a Chevy Chevelle. Mike Sons for the Birds, he got that sly appeal. Together, they're cooking up a championship meal. Yeah, bounce to the rhythm, feel that hoop and beat. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Nelson, use the place where the players meet. Ooh yeah, jump shots down the hoop, so it's so sweet. On the way to victory, can't stay in our seat. Let's go. From the tip off to the buzzer, they playing tight. Hey. With moves so smooth, they keep us up all night. Swooshing them threes, man, taking flight. Nelson, you got that future bright, alright. Cheerleaders in the crowd with pom-poms high. Fans go wild, they touching the sky. Ooh, yeah. They get weary in the air, you can hear the cry. Nelson basketball, no one can deny. Ha. Bounce to the rhythm, feel that hoop and beat. Oh. Nelson, use the place where the players meet. Oh yeah. Jump shots, alley-oop, so it's so sweet. On the way to victory, can't stay in our seat. Let's go. We got Nelson, you where the hoop dreams grow. Ooh, yeah. The girls and the boys on fire, let everybody know. Oh. Dribbling down the court, man, watch them flow. Filling up the buckets, their skills on show. Hey!
Nelson University welcomes all players, officials, and spectators to today's contest. As a member of the NAIA, we are committed to the true spirit of competition by being a champion of character. We embrace 5 core values: servant leadership, respect, responsibility, integrity, and sportsmanship. We ask every participant, official, and spectator to honor these values. This ensures the athletes can compete, our officials can work, and you, the spectators, can enjoy the game. Thank you for being a part of today's event, and welcome to Nelson University.
At this time, we would ask everyone to stand and remove your hat as we honor God with an invocation. Then please remain standing and face the flag as we honor our nation with the playing of the national anthem. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day that you have given us. I pray for all these athletes that you protect them and keep them safe. And no matter what the result is, whether win or lose, we give you all the glory because in your name we play and pray. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now the starting lineups for the Golden Eagles. At guard number 4, Lily Minneman. At forward number 5, Sarah Snodgrass. At guard number 12, Abby Sanders. At forward number 23, Riley Gospoon. And at guard number 25, Gracie Harris. The head coach of the Golden Eagles is Sydney Salvato. Assistant coach is Kylie Harris. And now your starting lineups for your Nelson Lady Lions. At guard, a 5'7" junior out of Allen, Texas, number 3, Wendy Clemens. At guard, a 5'7" senior out of Lubbock, Texas, number 10, Autumn Moore. At guard, a 5'7" senior out of Cashin, Oklahoma, number 14, Neely Beddick. At forward, a 6-foot sophomore out of Rogers, Arkansas, number 21, Kate Miller. And at forward, a 6'2" senior out of Royce City, Texas, number 22, Kyla McMinn. The head coach of the Lions is Michael Sons. Assistant coach is Jordan Kite.
All right, we're back. The pregame festivities are in the books, and it's time to tip it off and get this part 1 of a doubleheader underway. And you guys on the viewer end are very lucky today because you get to hear, at least in the first half, head coach for the men's team here at Nelson, Mr. Delton Deal. Coach Delton Deal.
How you doing, John? I don't know if they're lucky.
Oh,
I get a chance to hear me.
We all feel like we're lucky when you're on the mic. I love it. All right, JBU in good Nelson fashion gives up, Nelson gives up the tip ball. And I notice you guys do that too. Is there a strategy, or is that just a thing that, it's not a big deal?
I just done that. I've been doing that from a long time. I actually got it from another coach that I used to coach against a long time ago. He did it for a while, and I just I kind of liked it. And so we just kind of hung it as, let's just start with defense. Why not? So it's almost like deferring in a football game.
Yeah, absolutely.
But to be honest with you, it's just, let's start with defense and let's do it, and let's do that first. And it is what it is. And now it's just kind of a thing. And now I guess the girls have started doing it too, I think.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool to see.
Well, we got here at Nelson U, you get a very defensively minded first type of team built, and it just kind of goes with the motif, I guess.
Yeah, that's what we'd like to be.
John Brown gets a couple good looks. That's a great rebound and a put back by Snodgrass. So, up 5, 2 really good possessions for the Golden Eagles. Kyla McMinn gets it back out to Autumn Moore. McMinn missed her first shot, but there goes Autumn Moore. And we're keeping an eye on Autumn today. She just needs 20 to get in the 1,000-point club.
That's perfect segue. I was just about to say I don't want to start this without realizing it's senior day for all the seniors, for the girls and the guys. You got 4 of them out here playing, starting for the girls today. And, been here for a long time with them, and I love all of them. They are just wonderful people on both sides. It's an emotional day for me. So I feel a little emotional, not just for my players, either for the girls too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I really love these girls, and it's pretty cool getting to see them and see their journey and their growth and who they've become over the years.
Oh, absolutely. I would agree. I know you see it at a much closer view, but I get to interact quite a bit with these teams, and they are an absolute pleasure to be around. They work so hard, both on the court and off the court. And, yes, we're hometown. We're here at Nelson, this Nelson University Sports Network, of course. But there have been student athletes that have come through where you go, we're not crying when they leave.
Right.
That's far and few between, I will say. But every one of these young ladies are so likable and loved across the campus. Can't say enough. I, too, will be sad to see some of these young ladies go.
That's a great way to put it, is they're just impactful, not just basketball. This isn't a basketball thing I'm talking about, so at least it's not for me.
Right.
So it's not a basketball thing.
Sure.
They're impactful people here and in each other's lives and in the people around them's lives and in this university's campus and everything. And they really will be missed. And so these 4 are 3 of the 4 seniors have been here since all 4 years of their career, and Wendy was somewhere for just 1 year before she came. So if you see, it's just a long time of togetherness and, joyful people. And we love them.
And 4 of those 4 seniors have played together almost kind of since day one. Wendy came in a little bit later, but I know it feels like they've played together, forever.
For sure. Yeah. It's pretty cool to see that too. And it's, they came when, Coach Sons first came here. So it's the first group of people he's had since their freshman year all the way through. And so it's just really awesome to see them and get to honor them today.
Good block from the defense of John Brown. That's going to be a foul on Neely Tilly-Beddick. She had really no choice. She's reach around trying to tie it up and got caught. So it's a good call. John Brown University coming in with the 11-11 conference record. And as we said in pregame, they've knotted up their place in the top 8 in the tournament, but they're fighting for position now. So it's important that they come into the Schaefer Center and get this win. And the Lady Lions are now just playing for pride and just trying to end the season off as good as they can. And count on Wendy Clemens. She hit the game-tying three-point shot with 1 second left on the clock on Monday.
That was awesome, wasn't it? That was
an amazing game.
That was awesome.
And they they had to make a monumental comeback because they had a very slow first quarter and got the win.
Yeah, it was
got
incredible.
the win.
Incredible performance, and I just love seeing what they were doing, and the ones that came through too, with Wendy hitting big shots and Autumn hitting a huge shot or a huge drive late in the game, and the seniors just stepping up and saying, you know what, the season hasn't gone exactly how we wanted it to go, but we have a lot of pride and we love playing and we love this place, and we're going to give everything to it, and that's what you're getting out of the ladies every single night.
Off the back of the rim for Kate Miller. She thought she got fouled. Kate wanted to stop the game.
I think she thought she was going to poke it away, and she moved right in front of her, and she just ended up tackling her.
Maybe she could move on to some flag football next. 8-7. Lady Lions in the lead now. It's been good ball movement by the Golden Eagles and really working down the low post right there, just getting a lot of paint shots. And it feels like they're sticking really good to the game plan. And then you get those fast break moments. And the Lady Lions, man, they're very good out in the open. They finish very well.
And if you remember the last game, Kate Miller started her, she got on
in the
fire.
Second
and
quarter,
it all started with that play right there, a rim run, just right down the middle of the lane, create wide open space, get yourself an easy basket, and then the doors unlock. So good things happen when you play hard, and that's what you like to see. Nice play.
That was a beautiful play. What a give up from Minderman.
Yeah, I like that unselfish basketball.
I should say. Oh! Wendy Clemens just relaxed, playing it like it's her last two
exactly
games.
What she looks like, just like nothing's going to faze her. She's just out there doing what she does.
Coming out to get the win. Oh, another foul on Kate Miller. That will be her second foul, and I'm sure, Coach Sons is going to get a couple in on the rotation. That brings in Paris Miller and Juliana Matlock, and the two bigs that started, and Kate Miller and Kylie McMahon go out.
Good early sub, and they've got us in the paint a couple times and picked up a couple fouls on our girls, so a good chance to get the girls in.
Oh, a little bit overthrown, and Clemens.
I like the aggressiveness, though. There's some things to be had in transition right there for sure.
I couldn't tell if Clemens was asking for a break or just saying, "Oh, that's my bad."
I think she was saying it was her bad. She was open. I think she threw it a little bit behind her instead of throwing it to where she was going. And if she would have let her right there, I think it's probably a layup for Autumn. But again, great effort running, and way to keep her head up from Wendy. Actually seeing the play. So that's one of those turnovers that you're not happy with, but you're not too mad at as a coach. Like the aggressiveness there and seeing what you can find.
Clemens trying to use the screen. Harris Miller from downtown, no good. Here comes Snodgrass. That's a pretty shot from Merkel.
Yeah, a lot of hot shooting right now early for.
Well, really good ball movement
it is.
From the Golden Eagles,
Yeah,
and that has created some lanes and open shots that they've been able to just take advantage of. Both teams are shooting 50%.
Yeah,
Just a little more from the three, I believe.
Sure.
A couple more offensive rebounds for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, and a few turnovers from the Lady Lions. So just a few more possessions for them, but
Little Steph Curry step back, fade away, one-hander from Harris. An unforced turnover, Harris Miller.
I think she was going to make a pass right there.
Yeah, just lost it in the hand. Snodgrass gets it over to Gottsponer. Clemens gets it over to Autumn Moore. Scalisi, they're going to say it touched her hand as it went out. She did reach out. Let's see if we can see it here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't look like she was arguing it too hard. So I
No,
figured
yeah. It hit her fingertip. You could kind of
It's
see that.
Couple unforced ones, about 2 or 3 in a row right there from the Lady Lions. So just, I think they're finding good stuff when they're patient. So just slow down.
That's tipped. Good rebound from Paris Miller, or just she gathered the ball off the block. Juliana Madlock sees an opening, tries to get around. Good defense from the Golden Eagles. Scalisi from way downtown. That wasn't on the line. That was about 3 feet back.
Always fun when the shots are going in
Yes,
from
sir.
everybody out here.
Well, I noticed Lauren shooting in warm-ups, and she had a rhythm, a really
Nice.
strong rhythm. I want to say she was making 70% of her three-point shots.
Nice.
It looked really good, like she was very comfortable. And that shot, she stepped back into it, perfect rhythm.
The basketball is a funny game, and I think our ladies started 2 for 28 from the field last game and still won the game. And now
Yeah.
we're out here making every shot, and it's just funny how
And you're
things
still
happen
down.
game to game. It's just a funny game.
It really
man.
is. And that's why we always say, that's why you play the game.
Exactly
Right?
why you play. It doesn't really matter what everything looks like. You just got to play. Every day is different.
Kaylin Tucker, as soon as she gets in the game, being very aggressive, trying to make something happen. No foul call. I believe Scalisi wanted the charge.
I don't know if she got hit. She got there and took it, but I think that they maneuvered around her pretty good. I
Yeah.
did think KK got fouled on her drive, and I think that's why she was complaining. It seemed like she kind of got fouled a little bit, but just keep being aggressive, and those things will take care of themselves.
Oh, nice. Kobe-esque left-handed layup. It's off the front of the rim. It was a good look from Paris Miller. Blocked by Ashley Gonzalez.
3-point shooter can play some defense too.
Yeah,
Rim protector.
I like it. I think Coach Sons now is.
Maybe she's maybe
Write that down. Write that
put
down.
her in the
now.
wrong spot. Maybe she needs to be a center.
Hey, yeah, keep her in the paint on defense. Because she's a freshman. She's one of the fantastic freshmen.
She is.
And
Very good.
we're skill sets are growing, but we're learning more and more about these youngsters that are coming in. And if you haven't watched much of the Lady Lions, and this is kind of what you're tuning into, she is kind of one of the premier future players for Coach Sons. Her mode is beyond the three-point line.
No
I
doubt.
mean, she is just absolutely amazing from long range. So we may we may be a little surprised at the underneath the bucket game.
But it's good. It's growing.
Yeah.
It's growing. You never know what she'll turn into. So she's still a young one and has a lot of growth left in her game. But, we know what she can do. And she's about as good a shooter as you're going to see in any gym. So.
Oh, nice. Bailey Doris.
Yeah.
What a good tip. I don't think teammates were ready for that and saw it, but it was a good tip out to keep the offensive rebound from happening. And Lady Lions go in to the huddle between periods here, and 5-point deficit. Not as bad as the 14-point deficit from Monday.
Not a bad quarter, good shooting quarter. That's an unfortunate play there at the end as you get a hustle play from Bailey, who I think has actually got a bright future, and she's just a young one, hasn't got a ton of time this year. She's developing, but she's going to be a good one, which is why you're seeing early minutes from her right now. And great effort right there, and that's tough. And they shot the ball well, and they're a good team. So this is going to be a back and forth battle. I think for us, it's timely turnovers and rebounds right now are just the thing that are kind of separated in that quarter. So if we can slow those things down, I think we're finding good shots and finding things that we will enjoy and like pushing forward. So I think we're in a good place.
All right, log in to your chat window, and we got a challenge for you. Who's going to win and predict the score? You got to get the winner and the score right, and we send you a free Lions shirt. So all you got to do.
Can I do it? No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. I was just playing.
We're giving your shirts away.
Oh, that's right. I guess I could just go get one out the box. It always feels better when you win it, though.
Exactly. We'll talk about it a little more in the next time out. You got till all the way through the first half here. McMahon really going down. I like it. Very aggressive and just staying with it fundamentally, right? Watch how she keeps the ball on the outside of the body so that she can draw the contact. Now she's going to shoot 2 free throws.
And it was a good defensive effort, but when you make that many moves and you're being that aggressive with it, by the time she went to shoot it, she created an angle that forced her just a little bit to reach down and foul her. So that's good aggressiveness from Kyla.
And I want to give the refs, don't do this too much, but give them – I like the way they handled that because they let them play.
Mm-hmm. Until there was a clear advantage, Which is what you want, what you would hope you always
get.
That's
what you wish you could get 40 minutes of that.
100%.
One goes in, one's out for McMinn, and it's a 4-point lead for the Golden Eagles. Yep. Just a little drive-through. Yeah. It was started off being a good pick, and then the movement right there.
Sometimes, people don't see this, but that was probably the guard's fault for not waiting and letting the big get too quick. Set. And a lot of times it looks like, oh, why are they moving? And it's like, well, I'm on my way, and if you bring them to me when I'm not there yet, it's not that easy just to stop on a dime. So.
Yeah, that's a good recognition there, because I think that is exactly the feet never really got stepped, and she was forced to throw the hip just to try to get a pick going.
And you'll get away with that sometimes. So sometimes it's a hard thing for the kids, because sometimes they'll let you do it the whole game and then just call it. But at the letter of the law, you got to get your feet set. You got to be in legal position and be standing your ground before you make contact.
Shot clock ran out on Miss Tucker as she goes to the bucket.
John Brown's doing a great job keeping them out of the paint and really walling them up, kind of like you saw in the post-up a second ago, just trying to keep them away from the basket. And it's making it a little bit hard on our ladies, but we're still finding some good looks.
They're a little bit bigger. We give up some size. I think we do get back some of the quickness. So if we can stay in the high-paced, fast break game and keep doing that when you do, make quick decisions, go to the bucket, be very aggressive, and try to win this thing on the free throw line.
That's a great point. I think one of the things you saw differently in that possession than the last two was when the ball was moved on time, they pushed the ball up the floor quickly. It was moved on time. And the second Kyla caught the ball, she already had an idea of what she wanted to do and attacked it immediately versus waiting and letting them settle and set behind them and keeping them always in motion. It gives you a little bit of an advantage. So good possession right there, and hopefully that's where we keep our actions going here, pushing forward for the rest of this game.
2 for 4 from McMahon. Nilly Tilly Beddick almost comes away with the rebound, but JBU secures it. Oh, that's a nice up and under. Tucker tracks it down, keeps the pace. Now she breaks down into the offensive system. Way up, that's going to be off. McMahon pokes it out.
Effort. Good shot, too. Off the action, open, on time.
Well, KK, she's one that really, once she sees it goes in, you'll see the rhythm follow, and she can knock 3 down quickly.
For sure. Yeah, she's a little firecracker, so once the thing starts going, then, we call it microwave. So
yeah, that's right.
Heat it up and get warm, so.
Little bump from the back from Bailey Doris. So that will be her first foul. And that puts Snodgrass to the free throw line. And she has got 11 points and 5 rebounds. So the impact player for the Golden Eagles.
Great start for sure. Nice.
Ooh, on the line. That was a good save, really.
That was a great back cut. The pass was just a little hot, but, man, that was a good, nice read and play, and you want to execute that one. But
you just needed like 3 more inches of extension on the floor, and I think Scalisi would have made very good of that. Sanders trying to do a little work setting up the offensive system. Now getting it down in the box from Snodgrass. She's so good. She's got 13.
All different kinds of ways right now.
Autumn Moore. Well, just the hesitation on the double pump there. Trying to draw the foul. And Snodgrass did a great defensive job not creating contact.
Yeah, that was a hesitation on her drive, and she just rushed it after she didn't. She thought she was going to get her in the air and didn't, and then rushed the shot. And then don't compound the problem by fouling immediately. Like, it happened. Just get back on defense, play, and we don't want to, make it to where, I think that was her second foul now. So you pick up your second foul for something just because of frustration, probably. And
what would you think? There's a little bit of a fine line on how you make your adjustment when you do something perceptively in your mind. You go, oh, I did a bad thing there.
Right.
And coaches are always saying, hey, just make it up. Don't worry about the bad thing. Go get a steal.
Do something on the next play. It's like it's never happened. So.
And so a little bit of that, especially from youngster college players, their mentality is do the good thing in the very next movement, right? Oh, that is a fantastic play by Wendy Clemens. And she just showed the veteran, the veteran.
Right playing some good basketball right now.
Very relaxed. I mean, that's not odd for her. She comes out, her calmness kind of really rubs off on this team.
Oh, without a doubt. It's a lot of what you saw in the last game when they got down, and she just was so poised, and it was just,
she just did it.
We're good. We're going to be okay. Let's find our way back in it, and you just chip away, and the next thing you know, with any game, you just want to try to be there with a chance to have do something at the end.
Off the mark, but
nice.
A great rebound from Kylie McMahon. Just powered her. Oh, it was 2 shots.
I think they. Well,
was it a violation?
I think they called a lane violation.
Okay,
on John Brown. Yes.
Okay,
I believe is what happened.
In and out.
That's unfortunate because we got the rebound the first time. We got the rebound the first time. Things happen, huh?
Yep. Snodgrass not on the floor right now, so most of the offense has been running through her. Let's see how the Golden Eagles attack without Snodgrass on the floor, and they immediately go to a long-distance shot. That's good.
Good shot.
That's bums. Oh!
Off the glass.
She'll take it. We take those.
We'll take it.
We like doing banking business every day of the week.
Not gonna complain about the way it goes through the hoop today.
So it's very interesting. You can kind of see the 3-point shot green light. Oh, what a dish!
Nice play.
Chalk that one up. Clip it. That is Wendy Clemens.
Transition has been our friend today, so
yeah.
Just keep that thing open and push the ball quickly on all. You got to start that with a rebound the basketball, and then you can get out and run. But had a lot of success with it.
Yeah, such a great pass. I mean, McMahon just finished in stride. You could see it was comfortable. Then the Golden Eagles come down and hit another 3. Oh,
yeah,
left.
They're really shooting the ball well.
They really are. But I was trying to make the point earlier, now that Snodgrass is not on the floor, you see the green light for the long-range shot.
Sure, no doubt.
So she's not on, and we've seen 3 straight 3-point shots go up. They're 2 for 3 with Snodgrass out. That one looked good from the corner from Mindeman. Oh,
she read that.
Yeah, it was a great read from the defense, and that is a foul from Wendy Clemens, stopping the easy bucket.
Yeah, just thought she was going to be open, and she just read the play.
Oh yeah,
so she was ready for the pass, and probably should have passed that one up, but happens. Good hustle back and get back in here. Don't want to give those things away, but like I said, transition's been our friend. But I think transition's been our friend, and turnovers have been the thing that's kind of separate. They're making shots, but that's just basketball.
Yeah,
so I think, but the turnovers and the free ones are the ones that we're giving away that I think are hurting us a little bit and keeping us from scoring the ball.
Sanders gets her 7th point from the free throw line, or her 7th total point. She gets that one from the free throw line. Snodgrass comes back in, and let's see if the game plan changes a little bit. We saw 4 straight possessions of 3-point shots. I'm going to bet on the next one's in the paint.
Yeah, that's a pretty good chance.
Oh, that's downtown. Miss Kate Miller.
She's one that can, again, just like the others, can heat up in bunches.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she threw down 20 in like the second quarter of the last game. That one's short. Good rebound from McMahon. Lady Lions pushing. Pump fake. Way back. Oh, Wendy Clemens having the first half. I mean, we said that on Monday, on Monday, she hits the game tire to force it to overtime. Said it's the biggest shot of her career. It was just at least the funnest one.
Yeah,
and now she just comes back in and settled in. remembering all the good things from the last game. And Clemens now has 11 points.
Yeah, the Lady Lions are 6 of 8 from 3. And, you know, when they're finding the shots in rhythm, they're all going in right now. So just keep running your stuff and be consistent. And, you know, if it wasn't for a few turnovers, rebounds, and some missed free throws, you know, but we're right here. It's a 3-point game with 2:43. I mean, I think this is a great basketball game. Back and forth.
This is what we thought.
Things are happening. Yeah,
this
exactly
is what we
how
thought.
I expected it to be.
One team gives up a little height, and the other team gives up a little speed.
Yeah.
Kind of one of those classic battles of, you know, two different stylings. Oh, that's nice. They're going to get Snodgrass for a travel. Maybe Lady Lions get away with one there.
Hey, it's going to give and take both ways.
That was a double team down on Kate Miller. They know you can't let Kate Miller open in the paint.
Nice effort.
Oh, great effort to keep the ball alive. McMahon comes away with it. New shot clock.
And there was 3 of them in there. So Kate and Kyla and Autumn all with trying to get their hands in there and creating that opportunity.
Yeah, they're going to call that a foul. It was a good try to tie it up, but anytime you're on the back.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult to get that call when they're moving with firm control.
We've had 2 foul calls for that exact same. So the consistency of the referees this lovely Saturday it's been very consistent.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, pretty even called game, and I feel like they've been pretty clear in what they're allowing and what they're not to this point. I think that's I want to say that's our 6th missed free throw in the first half.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
McMinn's missed 2.
Yeah.
Wendy Clemens has missed 1. Then I can't remember who shot it before, but they missed both of theirs.
Yeah.
So that's 5. And then that one was 6. Yeah.
Yeah, she missed 2. So that's
7.
Yeah. So that's not a. I mean that's the difference right now. That's the difference. Is the free throw line is a great equalizer, and you know that's another funny thing in basketball. You'd be a great free throw shooting one day, and sometimes you just have a weird group day, but. You know, try to be as consistent as possible and take advantage of those.
Well, keep it close. Give yourself a chance in the 4th quarter and don't miss it all.
Yeah. Yep. That's it.
Snodgrass trying to get open. Autumn Moore playing excellent defense. We call that Dentine defense. You got to be about 40 years old to understand that one. That is a great possession.
Yep.
Defensive stand, I should say.
Yeah, great job by Wendy, too.
Clemens.
Definitely. Good call. And that's one of those ones where you're an interior player and you're playing against a point guard and you feel like you can bully them, but she's ready for it and put her chest there and took it. And, you know, it's a fine line as an offensive player to know when to be aggressive and when not to, but, you know, great defense from the Lady Lions as a whole, too.
That one looked good, too. You could kind of collectively hear the crowd hold their breath, getting ready to cheer, and it bounces off the back of the rim.
Late shot clock, double back step, shoot it. That was going to be pretty. She made that have been, all right, she's feeling it today.
Oh, that's a good recognition. Oh, it does not go in, but Mendeman made a fabulous pass.
The Lady Lions got away with one right there. That was an easy one that they gave back to them. But, you know, overall, I think the ball pressure and the way they're rotating has made them speed up a little bit towards the end of these possessions. So, you know, it's not just because the defense isn't there at the end doesn't mean that they didn't cause the miss.
That's one of those, I think, and if you play basketball, you'll understand, but you get so wide open that your brain is like, oh, you know, it just goes in overdrive.
And I think she mishandled the catch a little bit, which made her kind of rush the shot.
That was actually close. Good effort. from Sanders to try to get a half-court shot in. And Lady Lions go in the locker room down 3.
A fun half.
But you got to kind of feel like you've made up some ground. You were down a little bit bigger, and you made a lot of mistakes. I counted 4 unforced turnovers that 2 of them wound up being points for the other side. And 3 points is like a 0-0 game. So just come out, hit your first shot, your first long-range shot, and then bada boom, it's all tied up and keep going. So good half from both of these teams, and there's some more action going on. MacU putting it on Oklahoma Panhandle State right now as they approach halftime. And then let's see, Science and Arts. Ooh, they got a tough challenge handling Langston, the number 1 team in the Sooner Athletic Conference, and nationally ranked at 20. Kind of weird how that works, isn't it? Wayland is 18, and it's been that way for
the polls happen every couple weeks, so sometimes some things have changed since the last one. So every now and then,
couple losses, more wins.
You never know if somebody's, this happens in all levels. If somebody's ranked, you'll see a team that's number 1 and take a couple losses, and the team that moved ahead of them was 19 at the time. It's not necessarily going to flip-flop. You may just barely move in the poll. So a lot of things to it, but Langston is a great basketball team, and that both of them are very good. So it's really, I think they split, and just really good games and really good teams.
Oklahoma City playing Southwestern Christian a little later. Well, actually, it says they're playing now, but no scores reported. Okay, there it is. So we can see that's a tight one, and that would be huge for Southwestern Christian to get this win. That would inch them. It's not totally out of the picture. They need a little bit of magic to happen, and it would start with a win today over Oklahoma City University. 2 games separate them, but if they get a win, or let's see, where are they?
I don't think there's any more games left. So
for them,
I think it's over with. Yeah, I think this is Oklahoma City's last game, so I think that.
Well, that says 23, so
24 games.
This will be 24, and we're the only ones back one.
Yes, because of the weather and the MacU men, because they had an issue getting to Wayland. So
I kind of assumed that because the bad weather was more north of us, that everybody got affected.
Nope, they all made it to their games except for the one down here. So it's just
the one where it didn't snow.
Coming from they were coming. It was really where they were, not here. So it's Missouri, Arkansas corner got a little bit more blizzard-like conditions, I think, than we did.
No way to really make that long trip in the icy, snowy stuff. All right. Well, we're going to kick it to some words from our sponsors, but we will be back with more second half action in this great matchup between your Nelson Lady Lions and the John Brown University Golden Eagles. You're watching the Nelson University Sports Network.
Your power is unstoppable. And with us cheering you on, there's no limit to where it can take you. Baylor Scott and White Health, the power to live better.
Raising Cane's makes perfect chicken finger meals by marinating every chicken finger for 24 hours. That's a long time. I don't even know what I was doing 24 hours ago. But those mouth-watering chicken fingers were marinating the entire taste-tempting time. Impressive, since 24 hours is longer than most celebrity marriages. On that note, our chicken fingers, cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, and Texas toast are the perfect marriage of fresh and tasty. Raising Cane's, one love.
The value of champions of character across all institutions is a message that we can all get behind.
The purpose behind Champions of Character is to have that student-athlete experience be one of growth.
Men's basketball on campus, we make sure that we give back with a smile and with a purpose.
Our goal as coaches is for our players to leave being better men, better husbands, better fathers,
and better members in their community. NAIA is Champions of Character.
Your power is unstoppable. And with us cheering you on, there's no limit to where it can take you.
Hi, I'm Heisman Trophy winner NFL Hall of Famer Tim Brown, and you are watching the Nelson University Sports Network.
Feels good, don't it?
Here is the perfect chicken finger. 4 of them, actually. They're hand battered. They're cooked to order. And made with love. Raising Cane's chicken fingers will make you say, "Oh yeah." Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Your power is unstoppable. And with us cheering you on, there's no limit to where it can take you. Baylor Scott and White Health, the power to live better.
Hi, I'm Heisman Trophy winner NFL Hall of Famer Tim Brown, and you are watching the Nelson University Sports Network.
Feels good, don't it?
Your power is unstoppable. And with us cheering you on, there's no limit to where it can take you. Baylor Scott and White Health, the power to live better. Your power is unstoppable. And with us cheering you on, there's no limit to where it can take you. Baylor Scott and White Health, the power to live better. Your power is unstoppable. And with us cheering you on, there's no limit to where it can take you. Baylor Scott and White Health, the power to live better.
Raising Cane's makes perfect chicken finger meals by marinating every chicken finger for 24 hours. That's a long time. I don't even know what I was doing 24 hours ago. But those mouth-watering chicken fingers were marinating the entire taste-tempting time. Impressive, since 24 hours is longer than most celebrity marriages. On that note, our chicken fingers, cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, and Texas toast are the perfect marriage of fresh and tasty. Raising Cane's, one love.
The value of champions character across all institutions is a message that we can all get behind.
The purpose behind Champions of Character is to have that student-athlete experience be one of growth.
Men's basketball on campus, we make sure that we give back with a smile and with a purpose.
Our goal as coaches is for our players to leave being better men, better husbands, better fathers, and better members in their community.
NAIA is Champions of Character.
Your power is unstoppable. And with us cheering you on, there's no limit to where it can take you.
Hi, I'm Heisman.
All right. We are back live in the Schaefer Center. It's time for the second half action in this great rivalry matchup between the Lady Lions of Nelson University and the Golden Eagles of John Brown University. Don't forget, you got just a few more seconds to get in your prediction. Who's going to win? And give me the score. If you get it right on, you get a shirt, a nice shirt, an athletic shirt. Of course, it's Lions, so I'm not sure that's a lot of incentive for anybody from Siloam Springs to get in on. Hey, but something you could wear. So get it right, post it up. What is the score going to be and who is going to win? Sure shot at winning some Lions Nation gear. The starters for this third quarter of the second half is, looks like the same team we started with. So Mindeman comes in, no points, 2 assists and a rebound. Snodgrass had 13 points, 1 foul, 7 rebounds, almost a double-double in the first half of play for Snodgrass. She has had a fantastic game so far. And there he goes, another one. So make that 15 points and 7 rebounds. I predict she will get a double-double. Sanders has 8 points and 5 rebounds. Gottsponer as a rebound. Oh, nice shot from McMahon. Autumn Moore. And Harris for the Golden Eagles has 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. Oh, that's a great looking shot from Gottsponer. So she gets her first 3 points of the game. Autumn Moore backs down her opponent. It's off the glass and off the mark. Great defense by Wendy Clemens, knocks it out of bounds. Harris goes out. And that's going to bring in, we recognize who actually came in. Sexton. And they're going to say now Lady Lions trying to make up some distance in this 6-point deficit. Great block. Gottsponer. Clemens gets it in the corner. Nearly Tilly Beddick lands on her left foot very awkwardly. Maybe a knee problem. I don't know if we can see, but looks like they're addressing her knee. Yep. Oh, knees are so tricky. It doesn't have to look bad at all if you just lightly twist it the wrong way. So these are extremely fragile. I don't know if that is the issue. At first I thought it might have been an ankle, but they are definitely addressing the knee. The training staff. So they are helping Miss Tilly Beddick right now, and I think they're going to try to get some something from the training room to help. So it might be just a few minutes here as they address the issue, and we can see and talk about the stats that are going on. John Brown University winning the rebound battle, and 43%. That's very tight on the field goals, but Lady Lions somehow coming away with topping the better shooting percentage from three-point land. It's not a huge difference, I guess, but one more hit. And then free throws, you could see there's where the story really shows kind of what's going on for the Lady Lions as far as a 6-point deficit. You have a opportunity of 11 and you only hit 4, so 36% is probably not going to get it done against a great team like John Brown University. They're shooting 60%, and then that doesn't break down the offensive rebounds, but I feel like John Brown University is leading the offensive rebound battle. You can see they are willing Nilly Tilly Beddick off. Great sportsmanship shown with the handshakes as Nilly Tilly Beddick goes off the court from John Brown University. That is always very, very tough. Nilly's last game as a Lady Lion, probably. Well, this is the second to last game of the season. So depending on how serious that injury is, could be her last game. They're going to check her out in the training room. We'll get more word on how that goes. Oh, great steal from Lauren Scalisi. Read it like a book, gets the easy layup. Now just a 4-point lead for the Golden Eagles. Step back three, that one's off the front. Clemens comes away with the rebound. Clemens from way, way downtown. Sanders, the primary ball handler for the Golden Eagles. Good rebound from Kate Miller. So one and done, and that is something that the Lady Lions will have to do better in this third and fourth quarter than they did in the first and second. Nice floor run from Autumn Moore to get the deficit down to 2. Oh, that was a nice look. I actually thought that was going in. That was way off from the way it looked up here. Gottsboner has been very good from the paint today. An up and under type of shot from Autumn Moore, which we've seen a lot. Matter of fact, that is how she won it on Monday in overtime. So Moore gets 2 free throws. You can see her stats there on the screen. Make that 7 points. Eight, and it's all tied up here in the Schaefer Center. Oh, Kate Miller read that one very well. Easy layup. Kate Miller. And really, Harris did a good job trying to disrupt this. Watch this. This was very good not to get the foul and try to go for the ball. But Kate Miller just a little too good on that play. So 42-40. It has been an 8-0 run for the Lady Lions. James Moore says Nelson's going to win 62. We got Jordan saying Nelson's got it 60-58. So everybody sees this as a very tight matchup, I believe. Which, that's kind of what the paper says. So we've passed the mark. You can't get your your score in to get it the count to get the free merch. If you've gotten it in and you get the exact score, we're going to send you your merch. Lions Nation. Ooh, off the front. That's over the back. Believe they're going to get Sanders with that over the back call. So great box out from Kate Miller. Gotsponer gets a rest. McMinn gets it back to Moore. Moore. Oh, nice pass. No foul call. They're going to say that was a carry by Snodgrass. McMinn is going to get another look at it. And that one, she gets the foul call. Not a really good free throw shooting first half for anybody on the Lady Lions side. McMinn was 2 for 4. And now she's 3 for 5. So shooting better than the team from the free throw line now. And she gets the second one. Sanders goes laterally to the top. They're going to say Bums took a step. Let's see if we can see this. I just don't like that call. We see it so much. I think it's more anticipation. And they're going to say that was an offensive foul on McMinn. As she comes up, yeah, she rolls. She did not get set. Instead of an illegal pick, it's more like an illegal rub play. Just no such thing in the rule book, but illegal pick. That's Bottoms from Bums. Mishandled from McMinn. They're going to say that's a tie-up. The possession arrow is pointing towards the Lady Lions side. They get possession, or keep possession. Good defense from Bums. Harris bringing it up quickly. Sexton. And gets it out to the top. That one's off the mark. It looked good from Merkel. And she's been really good from the three-point line today. And a great cut from Kate Miller. Finishes it off easily. Harris with the quick release. That's going to be a really good rebound from Kate Miller. It came off fast. Quick reflexes, grabbed it down and got it up to the floor general, Wendy Clemens. Scalisi says, you know what? If you're going to give it to me, I'm going to take it. I don't need a dribble. That was a great shot by Lauren Scalisi. That improves the Lady Lions to 7 or 12. Another travel call. Let's see if I didn't agree with the last one. Let's see. I don't know. They've gotten this thing down so tight. They've put the screws on the refs for the last few years to get traveling under control. I think the pendulum has swung all the way to the other side, and it's just too tight now. Those look like good steps, good dribble into the steps. But I will say they call it pretty much equally across the board that tightly. Oh, a spin move from McMahon. That was really great. It does not go in. Bottoms. And that's Sanders with her 11th point. Oh. Pass. Little too high. From Clemens, but I think Clemens was really challenging the freshman in Gonzalez to go after that. Don't give up on it. Great pull down, now in stride. Clemens want to go all the way. Will it go in? No, it does not. Watch this quick. Well, you didn't get to see the rebound. She pulled it off quickly and just sprints all the way down. Very Magic Johnson-esque, coast to coast. McMahon goes out. Scalisi goes out. That brings in Bailey Doris, number 20 in the white jersey, and Juliana Matlock, number 13 in the white jersey. Off the mark for Clemens. That one's in and out as well. Clemens doesn't look real comfortable on the free throw line right now. Just kind of pushing it. Not much rotation on it. And she's a really good shooter, so I can kind of hone in on the difference when she's comfortable, because you'll see that rotation. Sanders gets it down in the block now. This has been where they've been. John Brown has been great from the paint. Ashley Gonzalez knocks the lid off for herself. She's been a little bit off lately from three-point line. She's the best three-point shooter on this team. And I know it's good that she's breathing a little sigh of relief to see one go in. That will stay with the Golden Eagles. Sanders gets it in. High post shot. That is a really good looking shot from 17.5 feet. Clemens trying to set it up, take the drive. What a great, in and out. Matlock with a great rebound. Bailey Doris comes in. And that was the end of the third quarter of play. Got 3 shots off, none went in. But a good sign for Coach Sons and team. Crashed the boards. And really, I think team that wins the offensive rebound battle here in the fourth quarter will end up winning this game. There you see the individual stats for all players that have played. Snodgrass and on the other side, Kate Miller. So the two bigs for these teams have shown their dominance. One with 15 points, Miller with 14 points. But as you see, Sarah Snodgrass has a double-double going into the fourth quarter. So just 3 quarters of play, has had a fantastic game so far and no signs of letting up. I think the defense from the Lady Lions was a little better in a man-to-man way against Snodgrass, so limiting the points that she had on average from the first half to that the second half of play. But she's got another quarter to do work, and she does. She goes up hard. They say Clemens dribbled it on the line. And our crack staff underneath all this production is telling me that this is Snodgrass's 22nd double-double. 22! What an amazing year. That's going to be a travel for Sanders. I think Sanders feels like she got bumped. Lady Lions taking their time. Matlock up top. Gets it back to Clemens. Clemens. And Bailey Doris was hoping for a little more clear-out room from Clemens. And I think that is just, her trying to make something happen a little bit too soon. She's got to wait, give Clemens time to get out of there. Good tip from Gonzalez. Clemens does not go for the fake. Great defense. Slipped it. What's the call? 3 seconds. I was watching the ball, so I didn't see it. And they're going to say that Snodgrass was in the paint for 3 seconds. There is the second three, and you can see what we've been talking about for Ashley Gonzalez. A pure shooter from beyond the arc. That extends the Lady Lions lead to 5. Mindeman gets it to Snodgrass. Snodgrass sees an opening. Goes hard to the bucket. It almost goes in. She gets her own rebound. Puts it right back up, and it goes in. Moore gets it stripped away from Sanders. Great hands from Sanders to not foul. That was a clean strip. Off the back of the rim. Here come 2 Lady Lions. It's Clemens and Gonzalez. Gonzalez stops. Clemens goes all the way. And she is going to get to go to the free throw line. And that is Mindeman's first personal foul. Couple new players to the floor for the Lady Lions and the Golden Eagles. Oh, that one finally goes in, and you could just see Wendy Clemens kick back her head and said, oh, thank God one went in. And that's all it took. Now, you could just see the confidence come back. The rotation was there. 2 good free throws from Clemens. She shoots 69% on the year. So she's a good free throw shooter. Off the mark from Bums. She hit her last one. Quick shot up from Kate Miller. Good rebound by Sanders. Here come the Golden Eagles. That will be out of bounds. John Brown University. A little walk up. Well, I was going to say, Lady Lions are not in a hurry. Yeah. McMinn way over the back here. That will be McMinn's second personal foul. It's only a 5-point lead for the Lady Lions. We know that the Golden Eagles can really shoot well from, off of Clemens' head. Golden Eagles shoot very well from long range. So 5 points is just 2 possessions, and they get the lead. Cannot get lackadaisical at all on defense. And there it is. Sanders makes up 3 of those 5 points quickly. Good pass. McMinn has it down low. Now Miller swings it over. And Clemens just feeling good from way back. Every shot, nothing's been way off for Clemens. She's just missing by millimeters. She's already got 3 3-point makes in the game. McMinn takes it all the way down, uses the left hand. Oh, it bounces off the back of the rim. Good fake by Mendeman. Sanders, back to Mendeman. Sanders, jab step. Great ball movement. And they love that spot on the floor. They have hit so many 3-point attempts. Golden Eagles shooting very well from 3-point land. Here comes, that's going to be a foul. Snodgrass really didn't have much of a choice. She knew that this would be a runaway, breakaway score for the Lady Lions. So it was a good foul, good diving effort from Snodgrass. And she's done so many fantastic things with 17 points, 11 rebounds. And Sanders, 14 points, 7 rebounds. She's well on her way to a double-double. And I can't remember the last game I've called where 2 teammates have gotten double-doubles. All right, you can see we've got our eye on the chat window as it's cycling through, but I see some of the score calls. And got about 5.5 minutes left. See Jack Kingston, James Moore. Man, it's going to be close. There's a couple of you that really have a chance. I'll tell you now, since we've stopped you can't add to the. Can't input, at least on this game. We'll do the same in the men's game, but you can't do this game. AI says Nelson wins 74-71. Oh, that's a nice step back. That is 3 3-point makes in a row for John Brown University, and they are up by 3 now. McMinn settled into her pick. Miller was just trying to get it to her softly. That's a turnover. Love the patience from Golden Eagles. Oh, Snodgrass is so good in the paint. Lindemann playing excellent defense on Clemens. That's off the mark from Kate Miller. And it's been 5 possessions for the Lady Lions without a bucket. It's an 11-0 run for the Golden Eagles. Just great ball movement and patience. That's going to be a reach around foul on Autumn Moore. Off the mark from Snodgrass. McMinn trying to find someone open. Clemens resets the offense. Miller to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to McMinn. McMinn decides to take it down, trying to do work in the paint. Left-handed, no good. Great rebound from Gonzalez. Quick shot from Moore. No good. Another rebound for Snodgrass. Make that 13. That's off the mark. Clemens comes down with it. Clemens has 8 rebounds. Oh, unlikely three-pointer. You do not see Colin McMinn shoot a lot of those, but none more crucial than to stop a almost 4-minute drought for the Lady Lions. So that brings it to within 3. That is her 4th three-pointer of the year. Clemens has 3 just this game. Haha. 2% Milk says 63-60. So both teams would have to go into a scoring drought for 2 minutes and 17 seconds, or 2% Milk to be right. Lindemann. Oh, great steal from Autumn Moore. She pushes it up. They got numbers. Oh, fundamentals count. Kate Miller with the left-handed layup. Beautiful pass over the top from Clemens. And Clemens is still got a shot for a triple-double Wow. That's going to be a foul on the three-point shot from McMinn. And she did. She got a little nudge on the hip during the follow-through. So 3 shots coming for Gottsponer. These are crucial. 2 more. Got the first 2. It's a 3-point lead. Oh, got all 3 of them. Great free throw shooting down the stretch here for the Golden Eagles. Moore. Moore just trying to back her opponent down over the top, and that's going to be a foul on the arm. It will put Autumn Moore on the free throw line to finish off, or try to finish off, the old-fashioned three-point play. Off the mark. Under a minute to play. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Good cut. Oh, another steal. Here come the Lady Lions. Everyone on pins and needles. Way down top. Clemens with a 3. That puts up the Lady Lions by 1. Clemens has been absolute magic at the end of games this year. She hit one with 1 second on Monday to tie it up and send it to overtime. This one puts the Lady Lions up by 1. Still 36 seconds left on the game clock. 30 seconds will be on the clock for the Golden Eagles. The Golden Eagles are good in this situation. And you've got a lights out paint player like Gottsponer. Quick foul from Tucker. Neither team in the bonus yet. Oh, that's going to go back. She touched it. They said no. Not sure how that works. If you touch it on the side you threw it in on, I've always been of the belief it cannot bounce on the other side. But the referee was pretty confident about that one. And I think Coach Sons is having a little to say about that. It would have to be a rule change. That was not legal. Good free throw shooting down the stretch, and this has been so important to win games. You gotta, these tight games a lot of times comes down to the free throw percentage. So Lady Lions down 1. 24 seconds. I'd like to see that replay if we could, of the ball. Bounces beyond the half-court line after being touched. Now you can run back and be behind on the other side of the half-court line and receive it, but she touched it firmly in place from her side of the court. I think the referee just missed that. Yeah, she touched it on her side. They're going to wait, looks like, for the last shot. Put it in Autumn Moore's hands. No foul called. That's going to be a jump ball. It does stay with the Lady Lions. 6 seconds left. Here it is. This is going to be the game. Coach Sons gets one of his last 2 timeouts, and Coach Sons wanted to know, are we just letting players get hacked? No call? Sanders has been 5 of 8 from the three-point line. Clemens, 4 of 7. That was to win on Monday. It's tough to see from behind at that angle. Underneath the bucket. Nice play. Autumn Moore gets it to go. Little double clutch. What a great play. Patience by Wendy Clemens to let the play develop. Perfectly executed. And the chess master, Coach Michael Sons, drew that up in the timeout. He's got a quite extensive playbook and picked the perfect play. And it was executed to perfection. Double screen for Autumn Moore coming off. She gets it and just clutches it. Now it's up to John Brown University. They will get the ball on their side of the court. So you don't have to waste any time trying to get the ball down the court. Huge advantage in women's basketball now. So these 4 seconds, I mean, that's a long time. It will feel like an eternity to play defense without fouling. And you don't want to put the Golden Eagles on the free throw line. They have been perfect in the fourth quarter from the free throw line. They are very clutch. Here we go. McMinn guarding the ball, the throw in. Oh, it's off. And that's the ball game. No good. 2 thrillers in the Schaefer Center. Back to back for the Lady Lions, coming off with a huge win. It's a little more meaningful of a loss for John Brown University because they're trying to fight for a position. Lady Lions, they're just playing the season out, just trying to end on the best note possible. And it's going down these final 3 games. One still left to play on Monday, but 2 of the 3 have been absolute thrillers here in the Schaefer Center. And I know Coach Sons is just beside himself with joy. On senior night, getting the win. These young ladies really played hard. John Brown University, a fantastic basketball team. They will get to go, most likely, to the Sooner Athletic Conference tournament on the women's side. Yeah, I don't see any pathway where they get knocked out. It's just that's 23. So they still have a game on Monday to play over at UNT. UNT is below Nelson. So as long as they win, clean up UNT, they will still be number 7. They'll get to play it out against Wayland Baptist. I'm not sure. Just pick your poison there. I personally think I'd rather play Wayland Baptist than Langston. But both of those teams are fantastic. And I'm just kind of holding on here because it's senior day and they're going to do a ceremony. I will throw it down to the court for the senior day presentation. It will be for both teams, the women's and the men's. I think they will do women's first. And there will be 4 women's teams members that are graduating. And then there will be 5 for the men's team. So both coaches, I'm sure, very emotional today. I'm just trying to use my articular sensors to see what's going on. They're getting ready. The flowers are being brought in. Some of the looks like poster board. Not 100% sure how this is going to go down, but as soon as they get it going, we'll throw it down on the side. There you see a picture, a great picture of all the seniors, both teams. Overall, Lady Lions do end that with same amount of makes from the field, just 3 less shots, so 2% better. The 3-point, everything was tight except for the free throws. 10 of 20 for the Lady Lions. Virtually tied on rebounds and turnovers. Wow. So Wendy Clemens almost gets the double-double, almost really the triple-double. 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 16 points, a steal. Wow. 4 of 7 from 3-point. She is 100% the player of the game. Autumn Moore got the win for the second time in a row for her team. 12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. She put in a lot of work. Her defensive mode was on point tonight. And then Kate Miller added in another 16 points, 4 rebounds. Wow, 2 steals. And an assist. All right, here we go.
Throughout her career,
I'm going to throw it down.
She ranked 6th all-time in career assists at Nelson University and has become recognized as an academic All-American and scholar athlete after graduation. She plans to work in sports and travel to new places. Wendy's favorite Bible verse is Proverbs 3:5. Congratulations, Wendy. Next, Let's give it up for Kyla McMahon. Kyla is graduating with a Bachelor of Communication in Digital Media Arts with a minor in Business Sports Management. She cherishes the friendships and memories made with teammates, from road trips to funny mishaps over the years. A two-time academic All-American and scholar athlete, Kyla plans to travel and become a sports video editor after graduation. Her guiding verse is Psalms 30:11. Congratulations, Kyla. Now, let's hear it for Autumn Moore. Autumn is a business major with a minor in health science and has been a key contributor both on and off the court. She has been honored as an academic All-American and scholar athlete and also is the 11th on the all-time scoring list for the Lady Lions. She will always remember the unforgettable experience of getting locked in the John Brown locker room with teammates. After graduation, she plans to attend chiropractic or physical therapy school. Her favorite Bible verse is Jeremiah 29:11. Congratulations, Autumn. Up next, let's recognize Neely Tilly-Beddick. Neely is earning her Bachelor of Science in Sports Management and has been a leader both academically and athletically. She's a two-time academic All-American, scholar athlete, and SAC honorable mention all-conference selection. One of her favorite memories was playing through a fire alarm going off during a home game, a true display of focus. After graduation, she plans to travel and continue her basketball career overseas. Her favorite Bible verse is Psalms 28:7. Congratulations, Neely. Fans, let's give a standing ovation for these incredible Lady Lions seniors, Wendy Clemens, Kyla McMahon, Autumn Moore, and Neely Tilly-Beddick. Now for our seniors on the Nelson University men's basketball team. Now for our seniors on the Nelson University men's basketball team. First, let's hear it for Justin Collins. Justin is an interdisciplinary studies major who has been a true playmaker for the Lions, surpassing 500 career assists. After graduation, he plans to continue his basketball journey by playing professionally overseas. A man of faith, he holds close to 2 Corinthians 12:9. Congratulations, Justin. Next up, give it up for Trace Bowling. Trace is a business major who has cherished every moment with his teammates and the bonds they've built along the way. His next step after Nelson is securing a great career in business. His guiding verse is 2 Chronicles 15:7. Congratulations, Trace. Now let's recognize Kylan Owens. Kylan is earning his master's in mentoring and organizational leadership. One of his proudest achievements at Nelson was joining Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, a brotherhood he will carry for life. His next step is to become a grad assistant, continuing to mentor and develop future athletes. He lives by Proverbs 27:17. Congratulations, Kylan. And now, we honor two brothers who have made a lasting impact on this program. Shannon Hall Jr. and Alaric Hall. First up, Shannon Hall Jr. Shannon is a business major whose skill and leadership have helped the Lions achieve greatness, earning him the honors of NAIA All-American and All-Conference First Team. His next step is to continue chasing excellence by playing professional basketball at the highest level. He finds strength in Hebrews 11:1. Congratulations, CJ. And finally, his brother, Alaric Hall. Alaric is a criminal justice major who has built a lifelong brotherhood with his teammates. Delivered countless assists and won championships. After graduation, he plans to enter the field of cybersecurity. He lives by Philippians 4:13. Congratulations, Alaric. Fans, let's give a standing ovation for our 5 outstanding seniors. Justin Collins, Trace Bolin, Kylan Owens, Shannon Hall Jr., and Alaric Hall.
All right, that is the end of the Senior Day festivities in between the women's and men's game. There is still another full game, this part 2 of the doubleheader left to play. What a wonderful, wonderful time to be here live in the Schaefer Center. A lot of energy. It's Senior Day. And both of these teams, players on with all the seniors going out, it's a little bittersweet. Sad, but you're just so happy because these players are much more than basketball players on this campus. They are just great role models and strong individuals for this campus. They're really loved by everyone. Great energy in the Schaefer Center. If you're not here, we wish you could be, but hopefully you can sense it across this broadcast. All right, we're going to be back in just a few minutes with some pregame analysis and then part 2 of the doubleheader, the men's version. You're watching the Nelson University Sports Network.